So we continue with the quadratic equations of standard 9th. We had done this 8th sum. We now move on to the 9th sum. So sum number 9, it's 6x plus 29 is equals to 5 upon x. You just cross multiply, you get over here x into 6x plus 29 is equals to 5. So this will be 6x square plus 29x minus 5 is equals to 0. So we get the sum to be as 29x and the product to be as minus 30x. So 1 and 30 itself will be the numbers. So numbers will be equal to 30x minus 1x. So that gives me 6x square plus 30x minus x minus 5 is equals to 0. So 6x common, you get x plus 5, minus 1 common, x plus 5 is equals to 0. So you get x plus 5, 6x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 is equals to 0 or 6x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 5 or 6x is equals to 1 or x is equals to 1 upon 6. So this is the required answer for sum number 9. Important part about the factors. 29 was the sum, 30 was the thing. So 30 minus 1 is 29. Product was 30. Sum was 29. We move on next to sum number 10. We have 10 sum as 3x minus 8 upon x is equals to 2. Taking the LCM over here, you get 3x square minus 8 whole upon x is equals to 2. Taking the x on other side, we get 3x square minus 8 is equals to 2x. Bringing it over here, you get 3x square minus 2x minus 8 is equals to 0. So sum is equals to minus 2x and the product is equals to minus 3 into 8. 3 into minus 8 is minus 24x square. Right? This is also x square. So 24 and difference is 2, 6 and 4 directly. So numbers will be equal to minus 6x and 4x. So it will be 3x square minus 6x plus 4x minus 8 is equals to 0. Giving me 3x common, we get x minus 2 plus 4 common, x minus 2 is equals to 0. Accordingly, you have over here x minus 2 and 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. So x minus 2 is equals to 0 or 3x plus 4 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 2 or 3x is equals to minus 4. X is equals to minus 4 upon 3. So answers are 2 and minus 4 upon 3 for sum number 10. Clear? We now move on to sum number 11. Up till now we have not got any question which has got a difficulty in splitting. All the splittings have been very easy. So luckily it is easy chapter. Let's see the next one is sum number 11. We have over here x minus 1 upon x plus 1 is equals to 2x minus 5 upon 3x minus 7. So in this case, you are just going to do cross multiplication. So very easy, no substitution, nothing, directly cross multiplication. So we get over here x minus 1 into 3x minus 7 is equals to 2x minus 5 into x plus 1. On multiplication, you get x into 3x minus 7 minus 1 into 3x minus 7 is equals to 2x into x plus 1 minus 5 into x plus 1. This gives you 3x square minus 7x minus 3x plus 7 is equals to 2x square plus 2x minus 5x minus 5. Multiplication is 3x, x into this and minus 1 into this, 2x into this, minus 5 into this. This into this into this 2, this one, this and this. Easy, just binomial multiplication. This gives you 3x square minus 10x plus 7 is equals to 2x square minus 3x minus 5. Bringing everything on this side, you get 3x square minus 2x square minus 10x plus 3x plus 7 plus 5 is equals to 0. See, the minus 2x square when it comes over here, it becomes minus 2x square. Minus 3x square when it comes over here becomes plus 3x. Minus 5 when it comes on this side becomes plus 5. Remainder 0. 3 minus 2 is 1, so it is 2x. This is minus 7x and this is 12. Okay, so 7 and 12. So sum required is minus 7x. The product is 12x square. 3 and 4 is 7. So you take the numbers to be as minus 3x minus 4x because we want plus, so that's why both will be negative, and because I want minus 7, so minus 3x minus 4x. So that gives me x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 12 is equals to 0. So x common, x minus 3 minus 4, x minus 3 is equals to 0. X minus 3, x minus 4 is equals to 0. So x minus 3 is equals to 0 or x minus 4 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 3 or x is equals to 4. That's the given answer. That's the required answer for sum number 11. Clear? We now move on to sum number 12. Sum number 12 is 8 upon x plus 3 minus 3 upon 2 minus x is equals to 2. First thing, get rid of denominator. That means LCM. LCM of this 2 will be the multiplication of the 2. Therefore, it will be 8 into 2 minus x minus 3 into x plus 3 upon x plus 3 into 2 minus x is equals to 2. Cross multiply and LCM. So that is how you are taking the LCM for binomials. Got it? Open the brackets. 16 minus 8x minus 3x minus 9 upon x into 2 minus x plus 3 into 2 minus x is equals to 2. Upper will be 16 minus 9. What is 16 minus 9? 7. So it will be 7 minus 11x upon, this will be 2x minus x square plus 6 minus 3x is equals to 2. You bring this on this side after solving. So it is 7 minus 11x upon minus x square minus x plus 6. You can see minus x square. This is minus 3 plus 2 is minus x plus 6 is equals to 2. You bring this on this side, you get 7 minus 11x is equals to 2 into minus x plus 6. 2 into minus x square minus x plus 6. Open the bracket. It will be 7 minus 11x is equals to minus 2x square minus 2x plus 12. Bringing everything on this side now, we get it as 2x square minus 11x, this will be plus 2x, this is 7, this is plus 7 minus 12 is equals to 0. This gives us the equation as 2x square minus 9x minus 5 is equals to 0. So the sum is equals to minus 9x, product is equals to minus 10x square, So the numbers will be 10 and 1. So it will be minus 10x plus 1x. So therefore, the equation will become 2x square minus 10x plus x minus 5 is equals to 0. You can see minus 10 plus x is minus 9x. Yeah, so everything perfect. 2x common, you get x minus 5 plus 1 common, x minus 5 is equals to 0. So x minus 5, 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. X minus 5 is equals to 0, or 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 5, or 2x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus 1 upon 2. So these are the required solution of the sums. Okay, this was the end of the exercise. I'll just check up if there is some question which is slightly difficult, or I feel that is difficult. No, not here anything. Quite simple. In the chapter test, yeah, we can do one thing. We can do the third, both the sums of the third in chapter test. So let's do that way. So chapter test, third sum, third ka first as well as second, both will do it because we have got time. Third ka first is x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus x minus 3 upon x minus 4 is equals to 3 1 upon 3. Same way, LCM x minus 1 into x minus 4 plus x minus 3 into x minus 2 upon x minus 2 x minus 4 is equals to 3 3 is 9 plus 1 10 upon 3. Multiplying this thing, x into x is x square, x into minus 4 is minus 4x, minus x plus 4 plus x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 upon x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 is equals to 10 upon 3. X square, 2x square, minus 4 minus 1 minus 5, minus 5 plus minus 5 is minus 10. So minus 10x plus 10, 4 plus 6 upon x square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 10 upon 3. Cross multiply, 3 into 2x square minus 10x plus 10 is equal to 10 into x square minus 6x plus 8. That gives me 6x square minus 30x minus 30 is equal to 10x square minus 60x plus 80. Bringing everything on one side, so we take this on this side so that my x square is not negative. So 0 is equal to 10x square minus 6x square minus 60x plus 30x plus 80 minus 30. So that gives me 0 is equal to 4x square minus 30x plus 50 is equal to 0 is already done. So we can put this over here is equal to 0. Got it? So now we see that the sum is equal to minus 30x and the product is equal to 200x square. 20 and 10. So we have the numbers to be as minus 20x minus 10x. According the equation will be 4x square minus 20x minus 10x plus 50 is equal to 0. 4x common, x minus 5 minus 10 common, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So 4x minus 10 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. So 4x minus 10 is equal to 0 or x minus 5 is equal to 0. 4x is equals to 10, x is equals to 5, x is equals to 10 upon 4, that's 5 upon 2, or x is equals to 5. So x is equals to 5 upon 2 or 5. Got it? It's simple algebraic form. You just need to do the cross multiplication, multiply binomial with binomial properly. Do not make mistakes here. Add them properly. See whether the signs you are taken is proper or not. If there is a plus sign, then no changes in the sign. But if it would have been a minus sign, all the signs would have changed. So see all those things properly. Get these things, cross multiply, again multiply. After multiplication, get everything on one side and solve. Easy? So this was sum number third ka first. We now see the last sum, that is third ka second. So that's the last sum of the chapter, that is third ka second. It's given as 6 upon x minus 2 upon x minus 1 is equals to 1 upon x minus 2. Okay? LCM 6 into x minus 1 minus 2x upon x into x minus 1 is equals to 1 upon x minus 2. This gives me 6x minus 6 minus 2x upon x square minus x is equals to 1 upon x minus 2. This gives me 4x minus 6 upon x square minus x is equals to 1 upon x minus 2. Cross multiply 4x minus 6 into x minus 2 is equals to 1 into x square minus x. 4x into x is 4x square. 4x into minus 2 is minus 8x. Minus 6 into 6x is minus 6x. Minus x into minus 2 is plus 12 is equals to x square minus x. Bring everything on one side. 4x square minus x square. This is minus 14x plus x plus 12 is equals to 0. You get 3x square minus 13x plus 12 is equals to 0. Clear? So, sum is equals to 13 minus 13x. Product is equals to 36x square. Okay? 36, 9 and 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So, numbers minus 9x minus 4x. The equation now becomes 3x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 12 is equals to 0. 3x common, x minus 3 minus 4 common, x minus 3 is equals to 0. X minus 3x minus 4 and x minus 3 is equals to 0. 3x minus 4 is equals to 0 or x minus 3 is equals to 0. 3x is equals to 4, x is equals to 4 upon 3 or x is equals to 3. So you can see this was the end of the chapter quadratic equation. A very simple kind of a chapter, right? If you know the factorization properly, then this becomes a very easy chapter, right? So you need to practice factorization. Automatically you are practicing quadratic equations also. Okay, so this was the end of the chapter.